right. Hopefully this is on.
What?
I was talking. I just jumped on YouTube. How's your bagel bites?
Good.
Are they fabulous? They do a good job?
Yeah.
Are you impressed?
They're pretty good.
Wow. All right. I get credit for putting something in the microwave. Total score. All right. Well, if you need me, you know where to find me. Maybe. I might be in a whole nother world. Mr. Lonely. Call my own. Hey, Max. All right. Oh, you startled me. All right. I'll give you guys one. Come on.
Oh, no. That's an earphone.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's got cat food on me.
I lost all my takeovers.
Poor Maxie food. I'm sorry, Max. All right, you know where to find me if you need me. Love you. Okay. Mingy, I forgot our water. Hi. I know, Max. You got that sleep still?
Oh, what was that?
Cat food.
Get that out of here, though. That looks gross. I can't even look at
Yeah,
it.
Max.
It's gross.
Well, he won't eat that pate shit, and that's all they have. Okay. All right. Here I come to save the day. Mighty Mouse and friends. Hi. 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 Hope today was a great day. Hey, Jen. Hi, Ann. Hi, Audrey. I think I still have a whole bunch of you on the other read. Mr. Lonely. Redonkey. I'm guessing that's redonkulous. Yes. I was just gonna go on YouTube. Hold on. Oh, what are you barking at, Max? I wonder if my other one is still live. Not Max Finn. Oh, I just got like heartburn or something. Okay. Let me fix that. I just had something weird happen up here. Well, it's just, it's someone's anxiety or something. Did I just sing Mighty Mouse? I probably did. Mighty Mouse is here to save the day. Or maybe I didn't. Mighty Mouse and friends. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm not starting the astrology thing right now. I just wanted to come on. It's been a long ass fucking day. I these aren't my pants. I accidentally I thought I saw blue. They're my sons. I accidentally put them on. I thought they were like something else, and then I put them on and I was like, these aren't mine. And then I kept them on because they're real comfy. So if he sees, he's not gonna be too impressed with me. He's not. But look, I can put my hands in the pocket. I can like literally lift them over my breast right now if I wanted to. Anywho, what a fucking day. What a day, what a day, what a day. What a day. What a day. Mr. Lonely keeps coming in. Mr. Lonely, I got no room to come in. It started off. How's my energy? Good. I think. No, we'll know by the end of this reading, right? No, but I'm good. You just mean in general with the shift? Well, there's ascensions, right? There's a lot going on. So I don't know what crying, what if you're crying or why you're crying. But like even like with releasing right now is really nice. I'm sorry, my hair's been up all day. It's killing. And it's like ratty. So releasing, there's crying. Ascension, there's crying. Kundalini awakenings is crying. It just depends on how it's hitting you. You could just be crying because you're sad. But if it's like out of nowhere, I want to say we just went into the shadow period of Mercury, or it might be the 8th. I'm not positive, which means you would feel it now. Because the post shadow is pretty freaking potent, guys. And I'm like I can feel the shift. Like I can feel like the shift, like being pulled to this or being pulled to that, and Americana is what I see. But you also got to be careful which Americana is. I'm actually being pulled to coffee, like in Italy or something. But you got to be careful. Here we go, fucking coffee. You got to be careful. And there's a lot coming through, like in Soul's contract. I got to go back and do that, like another part of that, because it's like there's just a lot that I didn't like. I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna wrap it up, yada yada yada. And sure as shit, trying to get ready for work and all these messages come through. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's almost like working with external chakras. I don't know where they're guiding me, guys, because I'm like, I'm still gonna work with the transits. I'm not gonna change that, but there's something else that I'm thinking about, which therefore takes maybe the cards out of the equation. But my plant's like talking to me. It's weird. it's like moving, but I'm also like the table's a little wiggly, but still read the planets, like in the Zodiacs, like still read those dates. So yeah. And it's ironic for days now, guys, right? I'm like the 17th, like these dates just keep like coming to me. And I'm like, today I'm like, well, I might as well go find out, like, if the moon cycle is around there or whatever. Fucking, again, sure as shit, the full moon on the 17th. So, and we're going into Cancer, right? So this, full moon's gonna be a fucking doozy. And you don't even have to be Cancer. I think I'm that zodiac and I'm not really worried about it, but I know it's gonna hit all of us. So hi Max. I'm just gonna, my bamboo looks thirsty. Wasn't this little guy. Sorry, this is important, the pants. I'm not crazy about wasting my Poland Springs on them right now, but it was a necessity. So, this is gonna be a fucking doozy. I mean, there's no question. And there's something with the 9th, and I looked it up like real quick, and I got the goosebumps. There's nothing that I see on the 9th, unless it's like the shadow period. I haven't even looked, guys. They keep pulling me in different directions. I was like, no way. Like, is this like really happening? Like, how about we just pick one, right? So I'll probably start with Mercury versus Capricorn. Like I don't know. January 8th. Venus retrograde, January 8th. Relationship issues magnify. Events that were, fateful occur now. That was inevitable. But similar to the new moon, but instead of the moon, it marks the beginning of a new Venus cycle with symbolically in the dark energy. Right now, the retrograde is starting fresh, re-energized, going forward. Impulsiveness, lack of preparation are like going to be ahead right now. So that's probably coming in. I said the 9th though, right? That's the 8th. But there could be some type of fatality. Not like a literal death, but some type of fatality right around the corner. But that's not what I was looking for. Here we go, Mercury retro. Here we go. I mean, it turns on the 14th, so we gotta be in the shadow side. I don't know. It's gotta be here somewhere. September 9th, Mercury goes retro. September. Nope, that's September. Yeah, I know I printed off the shadow side because we're in shadow. There's no way we're not. I gotta get this paperwork situated. Again, Mr. Lonely. The part that's coming in though is oh my god, my back is on fire. I don't know what's going on. Someone is having like a kundalini awakening, but not a sexual one, like an awakening, like it's opening the other chakras. January 9th, 2022, first quarter moon. The first quarter moon, isn't that like overcoming like difficulty? Like when I was doing research, right? Like if you were born under a new moon, a full moon, a quarter moon, a waxing, like all that stuff. I want to say the first quarter moon was like, it's at 11:11. It must be a portal. There's got to be a portal. There's got to be. I got the goosebumps. There's, I don't know what else it would be. And it just pulled me. Gotta be. She's Mr. Lonely. I got nobody. But that's not the verse that keeps going in my head. I can't believe I met a girl like you. Something, right? Like, let me just bring this to our attention so this can get out of my head. Acorn, right? Acorn, come back. And you know you can upon the floor. All right, it's one of these beats. It's either I woke up in the middle of the night and I noticed my girl wasn't by my side. Oh, no, it's this one. I can't believe I had a girl like you and I just let you walk right out of my life. After all I put you through. You still stuck around and stayed by my side. That's what keeps coming to me. So I got sidetracked. All the there's got to be a portal that day. Is there anything that makes sense? Like there's got to be like an ending, an important, like a decision. There's got to be something on that date. I wish I'd actually printed that out. And I actually ended up getting another computer, and then I have my old computer because I want to be able to set up stuff. And then I'm like, and I'm getting pulled in another direction, but to still work with transit. So we're just gonna the date, the January 9th. This is the first quarter moon, but it's got to be bigger than that. Like it's got to be a portal, and it starts at 11:11. I mean 1:11. Any type of synchronicities like that, there's always some type of portal. But I don't know why that date. The 17th was standing out a lot more to me. Hola, but something with the 9th. And then the visions I'm getting are so clear. Like they're like messages for like everybody, like messages for me, like shut my eyes last night and I saw black, not obsidian, black tourmaline, I don't even know how to say it, black tourmaline, something like that. And then I shut my eyes again and I think it's linked to Patreon, but I saw, like, I was in the woods. It was beautiful. I could tell, and I was looking through the trees. And how you look through the trees and you see a big giant moon, and the moon's really low, and you're looking through the trees, you can see it like clear as day. So I saw that image first, the moon, and then like 3 or 4 wolves, like hollering at the wolves, right? It's symbolic, as in like calling in divine energy. I think it's linked to Patreon. I'm not sure yet. Or it's just like harnessing my own divine energy. But how much of that feminine energy was, there was a lot of that feminine energy coming out on Patreon too. So there's that. And that song keeps coming to me, Crystal Visions. But it's because I'm seeing something crystal clear. It's not the song per se, but who knows? Because who am I to hold you back? So oh, the full moon is a wolf full moon? No way. Are you serious? Well, I saw the 17th too, because what I saw was 1-7. Like what I saw was 1-17, like that. You know what I mean? So, and then, but I didn't know it was linked to the full moon until I went and looked it up. Is it really the wolf moon? I need to follow this almanac. Which type of moon are we having on the 17th of January, 2022? It didn't get any of that. It said mono. Holy shit. He's right. So that changes the message, I think. So it's the I'm just going to bounce right to the Father's Almanac. That is ironic. Why is it called the full wolf moon? By the Old Father's Almanac, coming to the number of places included the Native American, Colonial American, European sources. Traditionally, each full moon name is applied to the entire lunar month, which it occurred, not just the full moon itself, the wolf moon. It is thought that January's full. Okay, let me just get my pendulum so Spirit can talk to me. It was thought that January's full moon came into the wolf moon because wolves were more likely to be heard howling at this time. It is traditionally believed that wolves howl due to hunting during winter. We know that the wolves howl for different reasons. Howling and other wolf vocalizations are generally used to define territorial, local pack members, reinforcement, security bonds, social bonds. It's also the cold moon, the frost moon, freeze up moon, severe moon, the hard moon. Damn, okay. Canadian goose moon, greetings moon, spirit moon. I think it's just probably the message of harnessing the divine energy. Bless you, Max. That's funny. No, I think it's just a coincidence. Well, it's not a coincidence, but you know what I mean? Because I think it's like because the exact meaning it's gotta have to do with divine energy. What is symbolic about wolves hollowing at the moon? Hollowing at the moon is an analogy for describing clear and heart-centered communication established with yourself first, and then to an extended another. The howl is the spirit of the wolf unleashed in its divine expression. The analogy describing clear and heart-centered communication established with yourself first. So to me, and then extended to another. So to me, it's a big message of like taking care of yourself, coming in tuned with like you, maybe like ground yourself. Guys, it's a full moon, right? And I'm telling you, it's going to be a big one. So, and it's in Cancer. So it's water. Water, it rules emotions, right? There could be some health things that come out too, because it has to do with the gut. But that's what I saw, and it was crystal clear. Okay. So I'd say get in communication with yourself, and then, so that could be a big message, like you first, then you can extend to somebody else. That's how I'm looking at it. And the full moon's all about clearing too, right? So that's why I'm thinking like it's a doozy. We're going into the shadow side of Mercury. The newness came in, but in order for newness to continue, the old's got to go. You know, and it's got to go by the before the moon to have the right type of clearing. So it could just again be a message of you got to come first right now. And sometimes it's hard to hear those kind of messages, you know, because you want other things, but we're going into brand new transits, guys. Like, it is what it is. Where you're meant to be, you be like, don't try to fight it or resist it. So, listen to this shit. I was pissed. I don't even know how to like. I haven't even sat with it myself yet. So Lonnie's, you know, Ben, Lonnie's boyfriend, has COVID, and she was there all Christmas vacation. So I decided to quarantine her. Because I basically explained to the school, I'm like, Mia's been here for 10 days, yada, yada. I'm not bringing her home. We're going to quarantine. Well, they said basically, you know, she could come to school if she didn't have any symptoms or whatnot. And I was like, well, that makes no sense. Like, she's literally 8 feet away from somebody, right? The nurse wouldn't send the link. It just, yesterday was like a crazy day. So I was like, I'll deal with it in the morning. And I left the vice principal a message this morning to get back to me, kind of explaining I just want to keep her home precautionary reasons, yada, yada. She'll return Monday. Well, a nurse ended up calling me back. He didn't even call me back. He relayed the message, and she has to quarantine for 10 days. And they don't follow they don't follow the CDC guidelines. So then she has to quarantine another 10 days because she's not vaccinated. I was fucking livid. She can't return to school until the 24th of January. I'm fucking pissed because she's not, because it went to what is this? It's like 5 days or something, right? But the school doesn't have to follow those guidelines. So so they're still following the 10 days. And then because she's not vaccinated, they tacked on another 10 days. Fucking pissed. Pissed. It's like punishing our children. It's like punishing the parents of the town and punishing our children. It's just it's such bullshit. I can't even wrap my fucking head around it. I'm fucking pissed. I'm so pissed. Pissed. So, and Mia likes to go to school, guys. Okay, so she's bent out of shape. Kaden would be like, score, you know? I'm fucking pissed. And it's the highest the cases have been. I think there's like, which is the fucking craziest thing, right? Because I get an email like once a week saying, you know, Mia or Kaden came in contact, Kaden in the class was positive, just watch, you know, for symptoms or whatever. When they should be quarantining the whole class for a couple of days so it's not like spreading even more. I'm fucking pissed. I'm just pissed. I feel like our kids are being punished for not being fucking vaccinated now. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, she fucking has no symptoms. So now you want to take her education away? I'm fucking pissed. Nurse is like, I'm really sorry, you know, a lot of parents aren't so happy with us. It's like, then what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? I'm like ready just to like homeschool the kids. I'm so fucking sick of it, guys. I'm so fucking sick of it. So I'm just pissed. And it's just like yesterday, she's like, well, if she goes home, this is how fucked up it is. If I was to actually bring her home, she can go to school because she's no longer in the house. But because I'm the parent that wanted to do the right thing and it didn't make sense for me to bring her to school back and forth every day, just bullshit. Bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. So there's my story. I still haven't wrapped my head around that. So in my head, just like for a second, I was trying to figure out what deck to use. Oh, I get excited when I look through all my decks like this. But I don't think it's going to be in this drawer because this is my smaller deck. This is my smaller deck drawer. Oh, no, that's not it. Ooh, Bells would have been happy, but maybe next time. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that deck in a long time. Oh, I haven't seen this deck in a while either, but that's not it either. That deck's kind of cool. Huh? Can't find it. Is it really in my top drawer? Here it is. I really thought it was a bigger deck. Okay. Oh my gosh, this thing is just like so heavy. Gosh. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking work. This deck. I don't know. But it's that I got thinning on skate ice. It's the, I think it's the Page of Swords. It's like ice skating. This deck, I think it might even be called something divination. I'm not positive though. Max, please don't. Sheldon's hibernating. Still. It's the longest I actually let him. What was the first one? I was like, the first one I was a little paranoid. I think I let him go like 10 days or something, right? It's like a couple weeks. I'm going to wake him up on Friday. I'm going to wake him up on Friday. Okay. Oh, I found the little old Roman thing. And when I was looking for that, look what I came across. You guys remember this? I found it at big breeze coming from the window. I found it it's like an old napkin holder, I believe, at an antique shop a few years ago. I was like, oh, hello, beautiful. It was on my table years ago. So I know I love it. Oh, thank you. I'm afraid to actually move this camera. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm actually afraid. Ooh, that was a quick adjustment. That was a quick adjustment. Why, when it went black, the screen, and I had to come back on, it's something with the wire. I was like, and I still haven't figured out how to zoom in and do the right thing. So I think I'm just going to buy a new one. It's not that I don't want to put the effort into it. It's just, it's a fucking pain in the ass right now. It's what it is. Okay. All right. Well, I almost just got pulled to do a full moon reading. I don't typically do that. What the buckle sticks? Why was that just stuck like that? Okay, so let's do the full moon, right, is the 17th. So let's do, I wasn't going to start this, but why not? You're not coming back in. Sorry. Really? Kid and John. All right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I wasn't going to start this shit. Fuck. All right. Max, no. Don't you dare. So we have what? It starts the 17th. You're going to start feeling it, I bet, by the 13th. You're going to start feeling it. So let's do the 13th through the 21st. Oh, you know what I can do? The 13th, and I don't have another one, but I'm going to make one for you. Look at that. Oh, now I know what I was doing. The 13th is a Thursday. Okay. So we're going to do Thursday. We're going to start at the 13th. And then go to the 21st, right? Which is a Friday. Okay. This is not what I want to do right now. Not a big deal. I just gotta do some rearranging, which is not what I fucking wanted to do right now. All right, I'm just gonna do tight quarters. That's all. All right. So full moon in Cancer, January 17th, 2022, Wolf Moon. We're going to start reading the energy from the 13th to the 21st. All right, so when I do this reading for you, when I start really doing this, I'll make sure this shit is already situated. But I didn't expect to do this. So bear with me. Let me just make sure the dates are correct. Yeah, Thursday the 13th and till Friday the 21st. The full moon's the 17th, guys. If you're anything like me, and it's water, okay? If you're anything like me, that's going to hit you possibly the 11th or 12th. Some people get hit the week before and not even get hit that week, right? It just depends on where you're at. So that's a good range. We'll stick with that. So let's start with the full moon. No, we're not starting with the full moon. Sorry. Let's start with the 13th, January 13th.
Hello.
Hey, babe.
You put my sweatshirt in the wash.
I didn't.
No.
Is the wash done?
Yeah.
Okay, so swap it over.
Yeah.
And then put your sweatshirt in and put towels in.
Where's the towels?
Oh, there's towels back there. That one's clean. So
Okay.
there's towels in the wash in the dryer right now. Just put those in the white basket, switch over the laundry, and throw yours over. Do you know how to start it?
Yeah.
And everything? Okay. Okay. Sorry. All right, we're going to start January 13th, full moon in Cancer. January 13th, please. 2022. 2022. Gonna go to the 14th. 14th. 15th. 15th. 16th. 17, which is the full moon. 17th, please. January 17th. 17th, 18th, 18th. 19th. 20th. And the 21st. January 21st. Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I skip a date? No, 21. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Fockle sticks. My board is too small. Gonna piss me off. Okay. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So, Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Page of Wands, the Five of Cups, Seven of Swords with the Fool. The Moon is actually coming out on the 18th, and I just literally saw the wolves in my head. And then on the 19th, the 10 of Swords, 19th, the 20th. What's this? That's the 8 of Cups. And then the Page of Cups on the 21st. Okay. So, 6 of coin. I think I said 7. So, this is all you're really thinking about where you're investing, where you're not investing, and trying to find the balance. I feel like something's, you know, a little off there. Let me just get another deck to clarify so I don't have to keep giving up before I really get into this. That's weird. I thought I put all my tiny cards in there. I love how I was so unprepared for this, but Spirit's like, do it. See, there's just some things you can't be prepared for, guys. So I think that's a message for you as well. Okay. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. This typically talks about balance. It's throwing me off, though. There's no balance there. If someone's been real quiet by the 14th, they're about to do something. Ironically enough, that's skating on thin ice. That's what pulled me to this deck. Okay. And I thought it was the Page of Swords, but it's actually the Page of Wands, which is a communicator, which is a message. So I feel like the person giving the message is the one that's about to open up here, but is clearly intimidated. The 16th, we got the 5 of Cups, right? But typically the 5 of Cups would be, sorrow, heartache. There's 2 cups behind that energy. There's 3 with blood pouring out, right? That typically is like you're not seeing something. Spirit could be yelling at somebody. This is a card of change, but that person looks, this is like nah, but it's no, because Spirit's like, what the fuck? I feel like that's Hierophant energy with a 5 being there, and this is like the energy that's typically sad, but doesn't look sad in this deck, guys, at all. So I don't know if somebody else is happy about something or this person is going to be happy, because I feel like this is a big release, not just because it's a full moon, right? It's a big release. And then we have the 7 of Swords with the Fool. So somebody made a foolish decision, or I do feel like it can be sabotage, but I do feel like this is a foolish decision just because these two are looking at each other like, nah, like it's kind of ironic how I'm picking up on that. And then the 18th is the moon. So it's like really like the day after, it's like that's it, I'm done. Because this is the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. You're like, I had enough, talk to the hand. Like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I want this, I want that. Like, but this is very unrealistic because the Page of Cups is talking to a fish. So. Who am I to hold you down or hold you back? So something's going to be real clear. I want one for the 22nd, please. I almost said March 22nd, so I don't know if that's a significant date for somebody. Damn, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pence, Five of Pence. So on the 22nd of January, it's like I'm out. Then you have the Ace of Pence and the Ace of Cups. Like, that's a beautiful combination. I don't know if you've been waiting for something, But you have two free will cards here. To me, you're walking away from something that's not making you happy anymore. But I don't feel like you're in illusionary energy. Okay. I just feel like maybe you realize you were in illusionary energy or something. You are walking away from a situation like it's like you're gonna just wrap your hands up. There's no give and take. There's no happiness. It's like someone's just been skating on thin ice here too, even though that's a messenger. You could have been dating. Some of you are just gonna like ghost somebody too, though. Like you're just out, or you're gonna get a message like, "Hey, this is over. I want to like stabilize something." Because what's coming in here? What's coming in? I don't know why I'm jumping to that, but that's something new. That's something like that's definitely a new opportunity. It's again free will. You can simply choose to being pulled to Mike in Monsters Inc. I want to say Mike is the one with one eye, but I'm not positive. Could be dealing with a Mike. I don't know. Sexuality and healing. No. It's okay. It's free will. Okay. It's the Ace of Pence. It's the Ace of Cups. Leaving something behind to have it. I don't know if you're afraid you're gonna get ghosted or you're gonna be left out in the cold. You might be afraid of rejection there, or this is like I'm going for it. You're healing at the bottom of the deck too, huh? Max. No, so this is joy. Like this is, and then you have.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Then you have the Rite of Passage at the bottom of the deck. Love you. Sorry, guys. So that just goes to show you're going to have energy like this. In and out, ups and downs. It's almost like I want to start over is the message I'm getting. But there's always chaos, and I'm clearly not starting over. So somebody might want to start over. Somebody might want something new. They want to start over. They're going to come in with an offer. They want to stabilize the situation. They're going to offer up their feelings. Because this is going to bring, it's going to bring happiness. I have a feeling it's a message you're not going to like to hear, or somebody's about to deliver a message, someone that's been quiet. Because there's a message coming like somebody doesn't want to hear. Tell me about this Page of Wands. On the 15th, what is this Page of Wands? Five of Pence. It's a message you're not going to want to hear, or it's a message that somebody else clearly is not going to want to hear. And did you guys hear that? There's the message. Okay. You're going to get a text message. You're going to get a message, Wheel of Fortune. Like the wheel is turning. You can't stop it. It's, I just saw it faded, spelled out. Something's faded. Okay. You ask me right now, somebody's lonely anyway in a situation. Oh, yeah, that song just came to me. It's the lonely. I want somebody to call my own. Someone's like just fed up with the situation. Yeah, you're not going to like the message. Somebody is not going to like the message. It looks like someone could be choosing somebody, leaving someone for someone else. Because this is like, I had enough. I'm walking away. And you could be leaving somebody just to be yourself. Because there's no balance. There's no balance here. If there was balance like that, if there was synergy, if there was reciprocity, like you wouldn't be walking. You know what I mean? But in order to create balance, you do need to walk away. So somebody could be walking away from somebody on the 13th. Or getting real close. Because we can see we got the Knight of Pence reversed. This is somebody not putting the effort in. It's not putting the effort in. It could be immature energy too. Because upright, this is slow and steady wins the race. It's a good message, right? Reverse is like not just, there's no balance. Something's just off. Could have to do with money. But because the Page of Pence is reversed too. Like putting all the work into like, putting all their effort into like work. But no, see, it's not saying that. But this has to do with money or health. And it's ironic because I said this has to do with the emotions, right? And the gut, the moon rules the gut, which the emotions come from the gut. So you might want to detox for those who know how to detox. I do think this is linked to with either money or health. It's just, it's not grounded energy. You're just not putting your energy into something. So I feel like right here on the 12th, I don't know if you're trying January 12th, if you're trying to get someone's attention, you're trying to make something work, but like not happy about it with the 9 of Cups being reversed. One more for the 12th of January. Like you're seeing something, not happy, right? You're indecisive. You need to make a decision. Knight of Pence. So yes, that's why the Knight of Pence is here. So it's like, this is like an epiphany. It's the hangman clearly comes in. Something's been on delay. Because the hangman would have came here first. Okay. Because on the 12th, you're like, this is not making me happy. Like I feel like you're saying to yourself, like, this is ridiculous. You're definitely intimidated with the Sun reverse with the Hermit. You're definitely intimidated to go in a new direction because you got the 2 of Wands right there. This is need to make a decision. Like you need to, but like you don't quite have the clarity, which would make sense right around a full moon, but you're seeing it. This is like wanting to get in tune with your emotions, because whatever this transition is you're about to go through is going to make you extremely happy. There might be a new sexual partner with sexuality there, but it'd be more than just sex with the Ace of Pence and the Ace of Cups, because it's a new opportunity. I do think someone's fearing rejection. Again, something is hung up or was hung up, because this is somebody that's like extremely indecisive about their decisions and how they move forward. So it's almost like you don't want to see the light, because this would be, if this was upright, right? You're just realizing like shit, like your soul is realizing something's not growing. It's not evolving. It's not evolving. The Sun upright is clarity. It's like your inner child. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's clarity. It's so many things. Celebration, good health, you name it. There might be a doctor visit here. With the Hermit and Tarot would be a doctor, and the Sun reverse would not be the greatest news. Something is affecting your health. Whatever this is, you not making a decision, you ask me, it's more than stress. So when you're in hermit mode, right, it's your soul. You don't come out the same if it's done right. Like you weren't speaking, you weren't saying something. The Lovers. You definitely want to say something to somebody, and it came out sideways, like it was a challenge. And then healthy body. Yeah, see, this is both right now. I got a couple different stories, guys. I'm sorry if it's confusing. You do have a story. Somebody's leaving somebody for somebody else, doing the best thing for them. And if somebody else is their happiness, then so be it. They're going to explore that, right? Typically, I would always, whenever you leave a situation or end a situation, you're doing it because it's what's best for you. But in this situation, this is making a decision between two people, whether they end up with the other person or not. There's going to be like a pause. There needs to be like a pause. I know you guys don't like hearing that shit, but it's reality. So this does affect your health and a person. Like the relationship that you're currently in or talking about or thinking about or whatever it is stressing somebody out. Like this isn't like, oh, I'm dating. This is like, it is causing health issues. I don't know if there's an addiction here, okay, but it could be going to the doctors and getting some not the greatest news. I didn't even fucking think about that. That's the 5 of Pence too, and that's a message. I would think a really good detox help. Listen, always consult a physician, please. I'm just saying, like, this is really affecting somebody's health. Did you just hear my stomach? It was like, like it was very weird. So I think you're just realizing, honestly, I think the health thing might creep in on you. Unexpected creep in. I don't see anything to like really worry about right now. I don't see like the death or anything. It's just you might even get laid out by spirit, or somebody here might get laid out by spirit. Maybe that's why that pause is necessary. Not for everybody. I don't feel like a hardcore like spirits laying you out. I'd see the tower and other things. It's a message like, I'm leaving. I don't know if there's manipulation here. Because the pages can be wands. I mean, the pages can be children. So the 5 of Cups, this is sad. This is sad news. I'm leaving. This is what this is. I'm leaving. So let's just take health and children out of this for a minute. This is, I'm leaving. This is like a dragged out goodbye, though. Meaning like, so it's clearly on your mind already, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Max wants back in. Somebody might try to, you might get tested here too, because I thought that was the Hierophant, but it's the 5 of Cups. Someone might test you and be like, oh, I really want you back. I really want to be with you. Oh, I just looked up. Thanks so much. I want you back. I really want to be with you. Because typically this is really sad, but it's still sad though. Like this is a sad message. Like I'm leaving. I'm done. This could be like cutting your losses and signing on the dotted line and self-care. Whatever it is, if it's not another person. If there's not 2 women or 2 men, this is like finalizing something and taking care of yourself. It's hard for me not to say that it's not, because we have sexuality and we have lovers. This, you could be bisexual. You could be going towards the opposite sex right now. For whoever needed that. I mean, you could be going towards the opposite of what you have in same sex, is what I meant. This is closed off, no epiphany, but it's like having an epiphany, because it's all about your happiness, what you want. Slow and steady wins the race. Being indecisive, not making a decision, getting messages you don't want to hear, either regarding legalities, money, or health. What's this Five of Cups? Because this is like, nah. But this is happening to see, like, the full moon is hitting some of you on the 15th. 13, 14, 15. No, 13, 14, 15 on the 16th. Because all I see is a full moon right there. So for 3 days, I'll tell you this right now, for 3 days, it's going to be extremely emotional. Maybe even like 5 days. A good 5, 6 days. It's going to be extremely emotional. Like turbulent. Am I doing the right thing? Questioning. And no, I don't see you really questioning yourself. Okay. So this just, I don't like the look of this. Like, I don't know if someone's going to try to convince you to stay. I want you to stay. I don't know. This is Five of Cups. But now you got 1, 2, 3, 5. You got 3 5s. That's a massive change. That's a 10 of Pence reversed. That's a massive loss. There's no security. There's no foundation. There's nothing solid about this. It was built on a false foundation. Like, this is a massive loss. Some of you, if this is money, you're dishing out some money, but you're taking your losses. And I felt that here. Remember, you put your hands up and I said something. I feel it here too. Could just be cutting your losses. But others of you, this is emotional health. Be careful you're drinking water or something. Because whatever this is mentally going to fuck with you, but emotionally going to fuck with you. The emotions are going to be more than the mental. I don't know if you want to consider detoxing, if you got stuff in the cupboard, like whatever you have, like maybe start detoxing now. Or if there's an addiction, start detoxing. The 10 of Pence reverse is like a disaster. It's the end of a legacy, end of a family situation, end of, a bank account. There could be theft here for somebody. I don't see it, but I feel it. But I also feel like theft of a car. I don't know if don't leave any valuables in the car. With the King of Pence, guys, this is like health and money for sure. But this is somebody who's solid. The King of Pence is solid. Somebody knows, it's a hard worker. It's somebody that can build up their bank account. So if this is financial, it doesn't look like you need to stress. Your health is more important. If you're like restricting yourself and work, I don't see that affecting your health like that. There's definitely a workaholic here. But I don't think it could be, but this is more like be careful with your emotions. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's because the message is not coming out yet. But so this is sad, but I also feel like there's bitching. Like there was a lesson or something. Like, I don't even want to say that like that because that seems harsh. It's like I don't know, somebody made a promise that wasn't kept. So I don't know if you're like been evaluating a situation for a while now, 8 weeks, couple months, like you've been like pinpointing stuff like, hey, they made a promise and, it's like nothing but fucking broken promises. Somebody is like, cry me a river. Somebody who keeps saying the same thing but doesn't follow through. Because I do feel like you're going to have somebody that's going to come in and you're going to get to the point where you're like, fuck this shit. Because you're going to throw your hands up and say, fuck this shit. I'm better off alone. I'm better off alone. So I don't feel anything impulsive here, but it's not subtle either. I think you're scared to even catch feelings, scared to even let something evolve, because the sun upright would be letting something evolve, and it's clarified by the lovers. The lovers and the sun, I just didn't even pick up on that until now. That's like You're just seeing long term elsewhere because, again, hermit mode, right? This is what does your soul really want? And your soul's telling you you're not getting what you want. And in order to get what you want, you got to go after what the fuck you want. I do feel like for some of you, there's going to be a test. I hate to say it, but this is a 5 and the Hierophant's a 5. But to me, this is not the Hierophant being like, nah, 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 nah. But I'm telling you, like, could be a relationship that's over. There's something that's over. Some of you, your kids going off to college, and it's not even that time of year. Some of you, your kids going off to college, they could have just decided to go and they got in to the next semester, and you're like a frenzy, but everything's going to be okay. I don't know if they have health issues, so you're nervous. Max is like, let me in, and I'm not. Someone's going to want back in. Too many people here, guys. This is someone solo making a decision, though, so this is good. But I don't know if you're with somebody. This is the end of a commitment, something that was long term. And if you were just holding on to pain or past life karma, this is going to be brought to your attention real soon, and you'll know that you're wrapping up karma because you're going into a new cycle, so that's good. Could be crying out of the blue like somebody did that earlier. It's like you have no idea why. If that's the case, you're going into alignment, so don't worry about that. Oh my God, my stomach is all of a sudden like killing me. Nah, see, this is somebody's health. What the fuck was that? This is somebody's health. I was getting sidetracked and spirit was like, get back on track. I didn't even realize I didn't even know I was doing a health read right now. This is health. This is somebody's health. Okay. You know, you could be getting a message that you don't want to hear from a doctor, but I think it's way bigger than that. This could come in right afterwards. Fuck. Something's clouded here because there's like lots of messages for you, but it's like clouded. I don't see clarity either. It's just something you do, to me again, it's not sudden. Okay, it's the King of Pence and all this other energy that's coming out as masculine energy right now is a solid individual, practical. Okay, makes practical moves, makes the right moves. So this is the right thing. I don't know if you're just realizing, like, fuck, my health. I don't think you're realizing your health is an issue. Well, there's something with your health. There's something with your shoulder, too. Your left shoulder, your right shoulder. Your left shoulder. There's something with your shoulder. I'm stuck on the shoulder. Your rotator cuff. Something with your rotator cuff. You might have to go into the city. There might be an operation coming in. If you don't like your doctor, well, there's been times I don't like my doctor, but they're good at what they do. So just don't go to a dirty clinic. If someone's considering an abortion, please do not go to a dirty clinic. It's not worth it. There's an abortion here. You might decide to keep the child, but you know you're going to have to do it on your own. And that's okay. How do you know that, please believe me when I say this, how do you know another man's not meant to come into your life? Or if you're in the same sex and you decide to go in the same sex, like regardless of how this goes down, like it's okay. How do you know there's not supposed to be another man that's supposed to come in and be a mentor? Okay. So if you're only considering abortion because you think someone's not going to be around, I mean, I know that's a big deal and it's a lot to consider, but I'll just leave it at that. Everyone's karma is different, okay? You could, who's to say you wouldn't get married and next thing you know, you're pregnant with twins and then your husband you find out, 5 months before you deliver or 5 days before you deliver, he's been having an affair because it wasn't meant for you to have that happy little family that you think you're going to have with that person. You may have that happy family, but it might not be with that person, if you get what I'm saying. I'm just saying, there's something with a dirty clinic here or dirty equipment. Especially if there's an addict here. If there's an addict, a drug addict, I don't like this energy for that. But I don't see a death, but I see getting the right type of help. And the help that they're getting right now is not working. If someone's in a program, it's not working. If someone's in prison, they're still getting stuff, okay? So again, this is sorrow. It's a deep, deep loss. I don't want to take that from anybody. If there's an ending, it's a fucking painful ending, okay? But your outcome is so much better. Remember that. And that's what comes first, because you notice how I did that first? So that's what comes first, is your own health, your own outcome, you. Because this is like Mingya, nana, nana. I don't like that shit. I don't like that nana, nana, nana. I don't know how this is going to tell me. I don't know how this deck would even possibly relate to manipulation, but self-destruction. There could be self-sabotage here, like I said in the beginning. Self-destruct. Yeah, see, there's an acceptance. So it's like, like there might be like a Karen or a Peter in your fucking ear. Because it's not like be harsh and like fucking accept it. But like acceptance is fucking key here. So you clearly must be aware of something. Now, see, I don't think you are, though. There's no clarity. So to me, it's just like, guys, whatever this is, you've been thinking about it for a long time. This is not my fucking back. This is not a quick decision. This is something you've been thinking about for a long time, because there's no way, because I don't see it, I don't feel it. So I know for a fact you've been thinking about this for a while, because there's nothing sudden here. It's just like, you know what? I'm not happy. I've been indecisive. I'm not making the right decisions. You've been not wanting to see something, not wanting to accept something, is what it boils down to. So there's not clarity like that. It's just you've had enough. Okay, so it is time to accept what's going down here. So if you know you need to accept something, there's multiple things going on. If you know you need to accept something, there could be a Stevie or an S or a V for an initial, but you gotta cut your ties, is what I'm getting, is the vibe that you're getting. Someone's not making you happy, like, you're done. Like, it's just, I feel like this reading is going to confuse some of you. I don't know why. I don't know if for the ones that might confuse, I don't think you're in confusion. So be careful. I think if anything, you might doubt a situation, but you could be picking up on somebody else's energy. So be careful if you're an empath. Everybody might be feeling a little empathic, guys. It's the full moon in a water sign. So to me, this isn't like a new start. This is somebody who made a foolish decision. And I don't know if it's like one of those things, thinking the grass was greener on the other side. It's just one of those, I don't know. The epiphany might actually be right here. What is this? King of Cups reversed. This is emotional. Whatever this is an emotional situation. With the Seven of Wands. You got to stand up for yourself. You got to fight for yourself. So, like I said, like 16th, 17th, 15th, 16th, 17th is going to be harder than you probably expected. So there's a little heads up there. Because this is like, there's so many emotions right here. The 17th, right? Yeah. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. That's the full moon. There's so many emotions right here. Someone is going to skirt out of this and be okay. By like the 18th, 19th, they're just going to be like, that's it. That epiphany is right around here. Like, that's it. That's it. The Two of Wands and the Tower. There we go. So here comes the epiphany. That's it. You're going to actually have an epiphany on the full moon. And it's emotional. Okay. It's you've been the Tower reversed. It's like you've been not accepting. You've been avoiding the Tower reversed. You can't avoid it. You've been avoiding it. I mean, you're trying to avoid it, but something's telling me you're going to follow through. So that epiphany is, there's something, and it's just like, that's it. Going in a new direction. There could be a physical move here, too. There's a shelter here, too. What is going on here? Seven of Cups. See, there's the confusion, or kind of like reevaluating, which is ironic that you'd be reevaluating right here and then on that date. But again, it actually makes sense because if it's going into here with the Six of Pence, this reversed here, which makes sense why I was getting that vibe from the Six of Pence, because there's no grounding there with the Seven of Pence right next to the Six, and I did think that was a 7. Queen of Swords reverse. She came in one of the reads recently too. But this is it. You're like on the 17th. Wow. And it's funny because I said that to you guys too. Something huge with the 17th, and it's out of nowhere. You're like, I can't avoid this anymore. I've been avoiding this. This is like you making yourself a better person right now is what you're doing. You're putting yourself first. So there's a void. There's something that's telling you to just do it because it's random, but it's not random, but it's random. If that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it's random, but not random. This is not like a sudden, I'm just gonna, oh my God, do it. I mean, it can be, but this, I'm contradicting myself. This has been thought about for a very long time now. We have cycles here. We have the sun and the moon. You've been in a dark place. You haven't been seeing the light. You've been unaware. You haven't been accepting. But you knew you were supposed to already make this type of move. See what I'm saying? Like, even though you were making foolish decisions and certain stuff, you still knew. Well, maybe some of you didn't. I don't know. So the 17th is that's it. I'm going. Decision made. And it is surrounded by confusion too. So there's some type of boost, which is pulling me to a Hierophant once again, guys. But here's the thing. The Hierophant wouldn't bitch like that, but there could be somebody that's crossed over. But see, they don't typically yell like that. But you've been in dark energy. And remember there was a read I did where I even said, like, the spirit guide is even, like, getting dragged down. No, you just haven't been listening to yourself. This is a very arrogant fucking energy. Very arrogant, very stubborn. The Ten of Pens reversed is on it. Like it's a loss. It's been a loss. Five of Cups speaks of deep sorrow, but there's something here where it's like you've been very arrogant about a situation. Like nothing can break you. Nothing. Like I don't know if you're proving a point to somebody or society or to yourself. You've been fighting this for a long time. That's why I feel like it's just like fuck it, I'm out. And it just might be like you don't even see it coming. You might not even see this coming. You might just do it. But here and now, I feel like you're thinking about like your own happiness and, you know. Oh, right back to like manipulation. I don't see it though, but I'm telling you, someone might want back in. I think 3 or 4 people want back in, not just 2 people. I don't know what that's regarding. If there's other lovers or there was other people, you might want back with that person, but the person you're leaving wants back with you. I don't know. Be careful because it is around the full moon. I don't know if this energy will cause confusion. It looks like you're gonna do it anyway. So, but I want to like keep moving forward like it's irrelevant, but I keep coming back to it. And again, I feel like you keep coming back to something. What's this moon energy? So on the 18th, there's a clearing. Seven of Pence reversed and the Queen of Pence reversed. This is somebody who's putting 0 effort into something. 0. Not nurturing a situation. That could have something to do with broken promises. Page of Pence reversed. This could be something hidden. I don't really want to get into it like that, but like the Queen of Pence reversed and the Seven of Pence reversed. This is somebody who's not putting any effort into themselves, into you. You got a feminine energy here. Now, I don't know if it's just something that's been hidden from this energy. No, but something. Feelings, there's something. You could have been planning an escape here. Somebody could have been planning this, but didn't ever put action into it. Some of you, this is planned. It's been planned, but you just didn't follow through. And you might just wake up one day and say, fuck it, and you just follow through. Because it's already in plan. It's just something that hasn't been put into action. And I hate to say that. I hate to break the bad news if you're with somebody and you're going through a breakup. Because there's something that's already planned. There could even be something that's fucking hidden from you. I didn't even think about that. A teacher. There's a lesson here. And then trust. You have somebody in your life that's been telling you. If this feels like it should be upright, but I'm not reading them upright. So I feel like something's been hidden or masked. There's somebody else here. You have to trust somebody who's been telling you, someone's been trying to guide you. I don't know if there's been another woman that's unaware that you've been investing elsewhere. I almost can't even see what that is, to be honest with you. It's because it's the moon. Feeling hopeless, but gotta lay the weight down. You're laying the weight down. With the star reversed, okay, damn. All right, before I get that far, with the star reversed, this is, not a hopeful situation. Not a good outcome. Like there's a lesson here. You got to trust you're doing the right thing. Also, let me say this. The sun and the moon and the star are all out on the board. That's mind, body, spirit. It's the sun, the moon, and the stars. Your alignment is elsewhere. That is a given. That you were doing the right thing by walking away from this. This is almost like self-infliction. I don't know if like your brain just switches. You can't tell what's happening there. It's like a fucking light switch. I don't even get it. It's like 1 minute I want this, 1 minute you want that. Like you're more scared. And then it's like, then the energy clears. And you're like, fuck it. The King of Pence. You're definitely being realigned. There's no question. You're being realigned. Okay. But this is a solid energy to be in. To realize that something's over and to come in. There's confusion. But be smarter than that because I just saw Confucius. So there might be a test here. Could be your own test. Or you're going to be tested by a woman. And it'd be somebody who just keeps breaking promises. So I don't know what that's regarding. Not seeing eye to eye. Always being kept in the dark. Knight of Swords reverse is like, not the Knight, the Nine of Swords. Coming out of stress, anxiety. Yeah, I do, because I really feel like you're just going to throw your hands up. It's one of those scenarios. The Four of Cups, though, I saw at the bottom of the deck, like, so you're also fearing rejection. So I don't know where that's coming from. This is the Ten of Swords reverse. This is, it's like back, okay, it's like back and forth, back.
Mom,
what?
let
Yeah, let him in.
Oh, thanks. Love you.
Love you more. That's a sign right there. I don't know how you want to interpret that, but Caden's like, can I please let him in? And now this is the Ten of Swords reverse. This is upright. I was keeping him out. Can I please let him in? And then he just came against me and headbutted me and wanted affection. This is a card of affection. Whatever you're going towards is happy. So, but this is again like you tossed something in the trash because the song just came to me. You tossed it in the trash. I don't know what that's regarding. Is that your past? Is that a current? Could be guilt. There's an apology here. I didn't even see that until now. This is I'm sorry. This is I'm sorry. I don't need judgment for an I'm sorry. There's an I'm sorry here.
I'm gonna have some Doritos. You want something?
No, thank you.
You're not coming back on here.
Thank you, though. Love you.
You coming out, dude? Love you.
Love you. There's another message for you guys. Like, really? That makes no sense. He knows I'm in the middle of a reading. He literally came back in to tell me he's going to have the Vidoes and if I want anything. So I did get gratitude there, like appreciation or like courtesy. So the story's changing, which makes sense because we're going into free will. Right? Like there might be a max. There might be a massive turnaround because all of a sudden he comes in like, you want something? You want something? And it brought me back to the color red. I don't know if I said it earlier. There's a lot of red on the board. And it's ironic because I think that's, do I have anybody on here right now that watched Patreon? Yeah, I see. I said something about the color red, but red didn't come out, correct? Because it's here now. This red is here now. Whatever this is regarding. And then Doritos are red. It pulled me to red again. And it's whatever this new opportunity is linked to red. I just can't remember if it's red that I said on Patreon. Red is the color of physical energy, passion, courage, free will, power, and desire. So you're just going after it. It's the root chakra. It's to stabilize your own energy, to ground yourself. Red spiritually affects stability, security, grounding, courage, action, physical and emotional survival. I'm telling you, there's emotional, like I hope it's not to the point where it's survival, guys. But it's not good if it's linked to your health, I'll tell you that. It could be minor, and then others there could be that dirty abortion. Because this is, the color red, physical energy, passion. I'm going to read it again. Physical energy, passion, courage, free will, and desire. The root chakra is stable grounding. You might want to work on that. Red brings passion and strength to your relationships, your life, your work. Red spiritually affects the stability, security, the grounding, the courage, the action, the physical, and emotional survival. Okay, so I want to say red came in today. Okay, but it didn't, because I remember like on Patreon I was like, oh, but look at all the blue or something, and he just the minute, and I don't know if I said it to you, but I was like, wow, look at all this red. I don't think I mentioned it though. And then he came in, and as soon as he said Dorito. And I know it's not about the Dorito. It's like, would you like something? So there's going to be a turnaround. Someone might start giving more. There's an apology. Somebody really feels bad or guilty for something they did. But right now it's about your own happiness. I'm surprised that this King of Pence is coming in upright. And he has been at the bottom of the deck, because there's nothing here that talks about stability, but coming in stable. So whatever this is going to take time. I can tell you that. So there's a turnaround, because however you want to interpret that, like, can I please let Max in? And then I let Max in. I kept him out the whole time. And then it's like, I'm going to have Vidoes. Do you want anything? But he knows I'm middle. He knows I'm busy. I'm in the middle of something. I mean, my kids always know they can come in. They're my kids, but you guys are used to him. My kids in and out, and he just doesn't typically come in needlessly. So it's a big turnaround coming in around the 21st. Going into week 4, week 3. Five of Wands reverse. Yeah, this is not wanting to argue, no competition, done with conflict. 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, moving forward, lesson learned, leaving the past behind. It's like a transition out of nowhere, but it's not out of nowhere. This is, you get a message, no more, like something's over. Somebody else is not going to accept that something's over, though. I'll tell you that right now. 10 of Swords reverse. Someone's like, nope, not having it. But you are. I think this is harder for you to say goodbye than it will be on the other person. But that person's going to test you, the one you're saying goodbye to. I don't know how, but just be aware. It's next to the moon and the 7 of Swords, guys. Like, that's like, I didn't even pick up on that, and I knew I felt manipulation there. How did I not pick up on that? Holy shit. How did I not pick up on that? Wow. Y'all must have been like, can someone please shake Courtney? Holy shit. Damn. That is mental manipulation at its finest. That's not even emotional manipulation. Well, it can be. The 5 of Cups is there. Try to block that out. I know it's going to be hard because this is hard. This is real hard to say goodbye. This is a painful goodbye, but that's it. You're done. You're doing what's best for you, which is great. You could be walking away from something from your past. You can be walking away from a home. You could be walking away from, this could be a child going off to school. Like, it doesn't have to be a lover per se, guys, right? It's just the stars are aligning you. The stars are aligning you. It just brought me to, I don't know if it's Brian Adams. Oh, he sings Please Forgive Me, but that's not where I was going with that. Please be careful over here. There's manipulation. I don't see jealousy, but there can be jealousy. Because the rivalry is gone. Like, it's done. You're done competing against other people, or other people competing, or the arguing, the bitching. Like, you've had enough with that scenario. By the 21st, you're like, it's kind of carefree energy. But there's still nerves, but there's carefree. You are going towards happiness. You might be lonely, but yeah, see, new beginning. By the 21st, you're like, that's it. And then gratitude. See, it has something to do with the Doritos. It's so weird how I get my messages. I'm telling you, it is what it is. Okay? So by the 21st, you got a new beginning. There is some hesitation. A new beginning on your own, a new beginning with work, a new beginning with somebody else, a partnership, like whatever is important to you, it's a new beginning. Okay? It's like, that's it. All right. So, like I said, the tables turn. So you're dealing with somebody who you probably are not being appreciated because you got gratitude. So you're going towards all the right things. So this is good. Someone who's going to appreciate you, someone who's going to love you, someone who's going to show you this. Something will work here too. It's like a whole new life. Whatever it is, it's good. I would keep your focus on this. I know it's important to focus on a certain amount of things, but like, there's legalities here, and I don't see anything telling me court. So legalities are coming in. There's something clearly legal here. I mean, some of you might even lose a home, but you're like, fuck it. I'd rather stay in a shelter at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like your whole attitude changes, which is a beautiful thing when that happens. This is hard because you're doing the right thing. And whenever you leave, I'm going to tell you from past experiences, and majority of us already know this, but like when you leave a situation that's no good for you, it is painful, but you are doing the right thing for you and it always pans out. You know, but it's still painful to do the right thing. There is something you have to leave it behind in order to have new. It is what it is. So I don't know if that's, I'm sorry, someone's going to come in and start treating you better, or they're going to talk about certain things. They want to stabilize the situation. Yeah, the Knight of Cups. That's another, I'm sorry. I want to talk about this. The confidence is growing. The confidence is like this, but it's still doing it. Confidence will be topsy-turvy leaving this energy. So that's not shocking. Max, hey, stop. Yeah, so this is healing. There's a healer here too, sexual healing. But why does this, fuck, Max, no. Why does this keep coming out like this? Sexual, I always say sexual healing. These two cards are like stuck like fucking glue. I've shuffled this deck fucking 20 or 30 times. And then sexual heal. There's probably a new sex partner coming in, but this is somebody new. There's somebody new, guys. When I have the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups, it's somebody brand new. This is either somebody coming in brand new because they want brand new and they're really serious, or this is someone you don't know. And I'm telling you right now, there is definitely sexual healing here. But besides that, this is a spiritual awakening. Okay. Just knowing what you want, but it's more than just healing. You might go right into another partnership. I mean, and it's unexpected, but it is going to bring you complete happiness. Because that would be unexpected too. That's unexpected. But fuck, it is going to make you happy. It's the Ace of Pence, the Ace of Cups, joy, new sexual partner, apology, whatever that is, it can fucking come my way. I'll tell you that. You might need to let something go though. Someone you've been holding on to from the past that doesn't make you happy. This could be all a feminine here, thinking about a masculine. I see all masculine could be, it could vice versa, a masculine letting go of a feminine, going towards another one, or this can be you as a feminine not really knowing what you want, but by the 12th, and again, something with the 9th, even by the 9th, you might make a final decision to block someone, let someone go, because the 7 of Wands was there too, and you're like, fuck it, and you're just gonna go. And it, like I said, it wouldn't be a swift decision for you either because of how you were treated or the perception you got off of somebody. However it is for you, and you might just shut that shit down. You're like, I'm tired of the same old shit. I'm done stressing over this shit. I'm fucking out. That does look like a girl there. So this story can flip real quick too. Okay. And it's very unexpected. It's like within weeks, guys. Like extremely unexpected. Like I think family, friends, everyone would be shocked. Because it's whatever this is unexpected. It's beautiful, By the 21st, by the 20th, you're like, fuck this. And by the 21st, you're like, hello, new world, just like that. And if you're somebody that can't do just like that, you're about to do just like that. A new lover, I'm telling you, whatever this, holy shit and balls. Yes, please come my way. Again, we're going back to the sexual healing. It could be, even though it's spiritual, I'm so sorry, spirit. But these two are stuck like glue. And then you got the lovers, a new beginning. There's probably a past life relationship here. You had the sun. You got a lot of past energy. Could be somebody, somebody you already had a past life with, whether you know him or not, him or her. You're going to be stuck like glue. Like your aura together. Like your aura together is whoa. This is going to shock people. It is, because you might think like, I put it this way, guys. The story could roll like this. You know how I was seeing somebody for off and on for a year and a half? This could be saying goodbye to them, and everybody knows I've been talking to him. And then I'm just like, I've had enough. Like, that's it. And somebody new just strolls into my fucking life within like a week or so. I'm telling you, for 5 days, you might be like, oh, but I'm telling you, it's so sudden. And this is like, the two of you are going to be like glue. And to me, that's not a bad thing. To me, that's not unhealthy if you know how to work with it, because this is spiritual. This is healing. This is meant to be. This is fated. Fated ending and a fated beginning. So people around you are going to be shocked. Shocked. I don't think there's a secret relationship here. I don't think it's not. It's just, you're going to do what's best for you, and that's it. And the two of you are just like, it's so cliche, but like the perfect little couple. It's a big deal. Like, say that was my scenario, like I just said. 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, I can meet someone new, and it's like, you might even get married. Like, it's like, you can go to Vegas and be fucking shit-faced, okay? And you're like, can't believe what I did, but everybody else will be saying, I can't believe what you did. The two of you, you're going to wake up the next day and be like, okay, all right, well, let's make the best of this. And you will. And you will. Okay, so I don't know. It's like start to finish, and then I finished, but I started with the finish. That's what's most important. Not a relationship is not what's most important, but like that piece of all of this. And it really is just like, fuck it, I'm done. That's it. Like, I'm done. And I just heard ding, ding. It's the dryer, but I keep hearing all these messages. Like when I said you're going to get a message you don't want to hear. And then there was like that text message sound on the computer. Okay. So there's a massive turnaround that you don't even see coming, guys. It's like, I don't think it's too good to be true type thing. It's just, I'm telling you, it's shocking. It's not going to happen quick, but it happens like, well, that part happens quick, but like, I'm not getting the vibe slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady definitely wins the race, but it just, I don't know, guys, whatever. It's what everyone around you is going to be shocked. Wow. I like when it's like a drastic life change, but like for the better. I like when shit like that kicks in. I'm not going to lie. It's so much easier to say goodbye to the past. You know? So, and whatever this is, it's not a fling, okay? It's something from spirit. This isn't a full alignment. This is a full alignment. We have the sun, moon, and the stars all on the board. Like, this has been in the works. If you haven't been plotting something, spirit's been plotting something, and it's not out of the blue. It's somebody who's loving, caring. Like, it is what it is, right? So, wow. Someone's throat chakra needs to open here, but that's that's inevitable. Like, that's, you know. Hi. Oh, Jesus. That was weird, right? Hi. And then it just fell. I mean, this might throw you for a loop. Like, this might be like one of those, like, you walk into a wall, you know, like, does that even make sense? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. The way I just said hi to you, like, hi, I'm back. No, it wasn't even like that. It's like, hi, I don't even know. Like, hi, I'm here. I showed up. And it's like a tower moment, but not a bad tower moment. That's like, again, like, it's sudden. Like, where did it come from? Like, were you sent from heaven? Like, I don't know what to tell you, but I love it. And this is going to be an emotional relationship. It is the Ace of Pence. It is the Ace of Cups. It is the Knight of Cups. It is the Page of Cups. There's no more confusion. It brings joy. It's like the sex is on point. It's a sexual healing. You got the Lovers, the new beginning, healing, sexuality, joy. I mean, hello. I'm going to tell you right now, this is free will, but you would be extremely foolish if you let another energy even dare interrupt what you're about to step into. Because I don't know what's going on over there with all those broken promises and the manipulation and the Seven of Swords and the moon right next to each other. And it took me, like 45 minutes to fucking see that the two of those were right next to each other when I felt the emotional and mental manipulation. There could be a child here too, because that's like a mom and a child, or a father and a child. They could use a child to manipulate. I don't know. I wouldn't get sucked into that fucking vortex. What date is that? 13, 14, 15, 16. Be real careful around the 16th. There's definitely some motives, alternative there's something there. You're going to be tested by somebody from the past. But with the star reversed on the moon, it's like not feeling so hopeful, but like, but then like a couple days later, you're like, fuck it. It's an odd combination, huh? I mean, it's not, but it is. I feel like that fuck it and lack of hope. I don't know. Like this, whomever it has all these broken promises or whatever this is. Queen of Pence reverse, Seven of Pence reverse. Whoever has all these broken promises, like, that energy is not a wish. There's not an alignment there. This energy is needy, selfish, greedy. When it comes to grounding situations and nurturing situations, it's very unpredictable. It's I think it's definitely harder for you to say goodbye than it is the other energy. But once again, from my experiences, being the bigger, better person, unfortunately, in doing what's best for you always seems to be more painful for that person. But massive reward for doing it. That was a message for somebody. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I just know it's a message for somebody. Like prestige. Not, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Like perfection. But to me, like, what cards did I pick up? Acceptance. Stop trying to make things perfect or something. Like, I don't know if there's a perfectionist here, but like, that's gonna ruin an outcome. Like, I don't know what that is. Stop trying to be perfect or align something perfectly. Like this alignment is done by the universe. It's the sun, it's the moon, it's the stars. I know you have to take the initiative to also align things, but not through perfection. Whatever, you know? Like there's gotta be like, it's just gotta be perfect. No, you're gonna ruin it with expectations. I tell my friend that all the time. I tell one of my good friends all the time, we're gonna go away, we're gonna have so much, not me like her, but like, we're gonna go away, we're gonna have so much fun, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna bring my board games, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And then it's like another energy doesn't want to do that, and it's like colliding. Like like, how about you just say, I hope this works out. We have a kick-ass weekend, we're gonna have a blast, and have a fucking blast. Don't put expectations on, like, don't try to like, even if it's women, like the perfect like eyebrows, or if it's a man, like perfection. Like there's this, like, it's almost like you can't go wrong. It is the sun, moon, and stars aligning. You can't go wrong. There's no need perfection. I wouldn't say you could ruin this because it's an alignment, but you're gonna make it harder on yourself by trying to perfect something here. There's simplicity here. It doesn't need to be perfected. I feel a lot of simplicity here. Okay, so whoever that message is for, it was pretty prominent. No need to perfect. And don't be fooled, which is bringing me back to here, because I just reminded me of another scenario where like somebody gets down on one knee and is like, will you marry me? And then in 2 years from now, you're divorced. I have an acquaintance where their relationship has been so rocky, rocky, rocky. And instead of splitting like they should have, they just planned a wedding that is like elaborate. Like it's not even necessary. Perfection. Oh, this is my dream. I always pictured this. I'm talking like a $40,000 fucking vacation wedding, destination wedding. What they should have did was split. And things got real bad with the 5 of Pence right there. I can see it clear as day for somebody. Things got real bad, and what they did was went down on one fucking knee trying to salvage something. They're gonna be divorced in 3 years, 40 grand later. Believe me. So there is something tricky here. And it has to do with emotional manipulation or mental manipulation. I don't think somebody here is coming in and just being like, marry me because I don't want you to leave me. I don't think it would ever be to that extent. This could be fear of losing you. And that's okay to kick in too. Maybe somebody needed to feel like they were going to lose somebody in order to really appreciate them. And I just got, you wanted Dorito? You want anything? See what I'm saying? Because it's the 5 of Pence. So somebody had to lose something in order to like really be appreciated. And it might be that person just needing to let go of an old commitment or something that's not growing, and appreciate themselves, or somebody else comes in because they deserve to be appreciated. But don't do that perfection shit. And be careful if you know you should be breaking up with somebody, because this is a breakup all damn day. If you know you should be shutting the door to something and finalizing something, because there's a finalization here. Don't do the whole "will you marry me?" What if this is an ex-husband or an ex-wife or soon to be, and they're like, "We can do it again. Let's just, we can do it again. We can make it work." And no, but it's just fear of them wanting to being abandoned. It's an unhealthy, codependent situation. You know what I mean? Like, let's get married again, or let's go on a honeymoon. Like, let's try to rekindle. I'm telling you, if you've been in something long term because the Ten of Pentacles was reversed, don't get swindled into something. That's where the test is gonna lie. I'm telling you, there's a test here. There's a masculine or a feminine that's about to get tested by somebody that you've been with for a long time. Like, this is so incredibly painful and emotional for somebody else to even say goodbye, but they know they deserve better. If your gut's telling you to say goodbye, guys, I'm telling you, I'd fucking say goodbye. I would much rather be inspired by an ending or what's coming in week 3 or week 4 in January than to stay in a situation where you're unhappy and you're unhappy. It's the 5 of Pentacles. Someone could try to convince you to stay for health reasons. I'm sick. You're going to leave me now. I'm sick. Someone could be sick. You're going to leave me now? Would you rather I waited until you were in the grave and unhappy? Would you rather I waited until you were out of the hospital? You got a clean bill of health, but meantime, I'm going to stress myself out for 6 months? Like, bad timing. But when something's not meant to be, it will never be good timing. That's like I got this one friend, for example, that just came to me. Oh, it's a delicate situation. It's always going to be a delicate situation. Are you going to wait 500 years? Because it's still going to be delicate 500 years from now. See what I'm saying? Stop delaying your own happiness. Stop delaying your own success. Stop delaying your new life. When you know you're holding on to something that is emotionally dwindling your health. That might be a sign for somebody. Your health is declining. The addiction's getting worse, whatever this is for you. Just don't get swindled, because I see that whole going down on one knee, but there might already be a marriage here. And it could just be somebody like, hey, we can fix this. But be real fucking careful. Someone's trying to fool you. I didn't even see that until now, too, because that's emotional manipulation. That's lies and deception all day. With the fool being there, this is somebody trying to fool you. You could have sabotaged the situation and you're coming clean. But to me, the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles was reversed here. This is an energy that's going to try to fool you. Again. Stop listening to your ego. I'm telling you right now, stop listening to your ego. This is a painful situation. Let it be. Like, this is because you never put your foot down. This is energy where you never put your foot down. So they're going to try everything. This is energy that's going to come in and try to fool you. I hope you really realize, like, hey, this is over. Because this energy here is, like, smart enough not to take any shit. Like, I've had enough. So it's like the same old song and dance, the same old fucking crocodile tears. Somebody is smartening up in this situation. Somebody is definitely smartening up in this situation. This is like, for real, trying to come in and deceive you and fool you. That combination is awful. It is painful. This is somebody like you, this is somebody like you fucking asshole. Like, really? Really? Somebody's going to do that shit. I don't know. Guys, I want to say someone from your past. It could be your current. But don't get fooled. When you know it's a hopeless situation, this is you knowing, accepting that it's a hopeless situation. Accept the pain and move forward. You have to block this energy out. You have to. If you don't get that new beginning and that Ace of Pens and whatever that solid situation is. Like I said, this could be someone's been in a relationship for an extremely long time, a marriage, whatever it is. Or it can just be a current situation. My example, the last year. Where it's like, gotta listen to your gut. Oh, there's a lot of stories on this board. Someone is going to come in and try to fool you. 7 of Swords with a Fool. Never mind sabotage and foolish decisions. Can't believe I didn't see that combination. They're already starting. Is that the Crescent or the Waning Moon? Because both of those cards where someone's trying to fool you, by the full moon, by the 16th, 17th, and the 18th, you're like, fuck it. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my gosh. And the 18th is the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. That's an 18. Okay, because the moon comes in after the 18th, right? So the 17th, the 16th, and the 17th, look at this. Look at this combo right here. The 16th, no, the 17th and the 18th, because the 18th, the moon came out, right? Or whatever the combination is. See how that's a full moon? The day before the full moon. Or the day after, whatever it is. And see this symbol right here? That's either the crescent moon or the whining moon. Or the not whining. There might be somebody whining. Hold on. Or is it, I want to see if that's like right. Hold on, full moon. It's starting on the 5th. It's starting the 5th or the 6th. No, more like the 7th. Which is that what? Wait, that's Sunday, Monday? But it's the following week. It's going to start on the 5th or the 6th. And that's a card of a 7. So anywhere between January 5th, starting tomorrow until the 7th, this is starting for some of you. Because that's the phase of the moon. On the 5th is when that moon starts doing that. And then like give a day or two because it gets a little thicker. By the 8th, you're in the clear. And by the 8th, you're going to start making different decisions. Okay. So I was going by like the calendar here because that would be the 10th. You're right. But it's going to start this behavior, this trickiness is coming in the next couple days. So the trickiness is about to start. I don't know if someone feels you pulling away because that's a big sign. Because technically that would be like the 15th, 16th, 17th. But those are going in the opposite direction. It could start on like the 12th. If it doesn't start on the 5th, it's going to start on the 12th. So Wednesday. One of those Wednesdays, okay, it's either tomorrow or the 12th where shit's going to start getting real hairy. Okay, so either the 5th or the 12th, shit's going to start getting real hairy. And it could be the 12th because we started on the 13th, this decision and not being happy, right? So somebody could feel you pushing away. This combination is the 7th. It could be the 7th. That's the same moon on the 7th too, guys. Okay, so be careful because that's a big message right there. By the 7th, you're going to see it. This is coming in the 5th and the 6th, because if that was the same exact combination. No, I feel more like the film. It's more like the 12th. So I'll tell you what, yesterday was the 3rd. The 2nd and 3rd week is going to be rough. The 2nd and 3rd week, for 2 weeks, it's going to be rough. I hate to say it. But by the 21st, going into the 4th week, you're going to be happy. The last week of January is big, big. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, because we're just bringing in new energy. So, somebody's probably contemplating that new energy, right? Because it's like whether I'm happy or I'm not, it's going to be a touchy next 2.5 weeks, because it doesn't really get better until like the 21st, 22nd, going into the 4th week. Well, it's exciting. It's bittersweet, but it's exciting. I think you're going to skate through the next couple days, and then shit's going to start getting a little, and I'm not going to say a little, it's going to start getting turbulent. Because if that's the 13th, look at all of those. 1, 2. Yeah. It's going to start like around the 12th. That makes sense. So enjoy the rest of this week. You're going to feel that release though. Okay. So it's really next week, starting the 9th, that is going to be the most turbulent. Because it's like, oh man. But then going into the full moon on Monday, the energy is going to subside. Okay. So it's really next week. And if it's going to kick in for anybody, it's going to start kicking in the 5th or the 6th or the 7th. Okay. And then you can expect a good maybe 10 days of emotional energy, but try to stay grounded, because I just, whether you're personally going through this or it's somebody like, we're going into the full moon in Cancer. You got to stay true to yourself. And that's a song, staying true to yourself. I don't know what it is, but you got to stay true to yourself, okay? Because the outcome, bittersweet is for real, but the bitter has to come before the sweet, okay? Be careful who you hang around with this weekend. You don't want to disturb. You don't want to, what's that word? You don't want to disturb. No, you don't want to derail. You don't want to derail a situation. Well, that would be the 7th. You might be clear this weekend. No, I'm not going to say that because around the 5th, 6th, 7th, no. Mm-mm. Don't derail yourself or someone else or a friend. The 14th is like, damn. The energy is going to kick in around the 7th. Well, definitely by the 9th. So I just know from like the 7th to the 18th, which sounds long, but it's not. It's only like 8 or 9 days, okay? You're going to go through 8 or 9 days of every emotion you think you can go through, you're going to. So don't derail yourself is the best advice I can give you. Just don't derail yourself. Don't, yeah. The Heron. Patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find the balance. Step confidently towards a new situation. Patience will bring you rewards. Well, that reward's coming. It's a Heron. That might be the pause I felt too. But you probably need this pause, or someone you're dealing with needs this pause. This is like a solo ending, which is the way it needs to be, guys. You don't need other people's opinions. Like, other people's opinions already kept you stagnant. Other people's opinion, you know what I'm saying? This is like a solo self mission. And you're going to be rewarded. There's another energy here, though. That's going to feel this energy. It's either confusion or doubt, or I want this, so I don't know if I want, oh man. It's not even energy that was showed on the board. Unless this is your conscious and subconscious, but it's going to get tricky, guys. It's going to get tricky. I don't know, September 17th is a significant date for somebody too. I just saw the 17th on my phone. Yeah. It says it's 9:17 here, Eastern Standard Time. But when I kept seeing the 1 and the 17, when I said it for the first time to somebody or myself, I actually said September 17th. So I don't know how that's significant, but there's a September 17th that is significant. I don't know what it is. I just know that that's a message for somebody because that now happened twice in one day. I'm going to pull a card for the other energy that I'm feeling that I don't see, unless it's your conscious and subconscious. I don't know. Got the hawk. These are both birds, a messenger. Spirit is sending you a message. Open your greater vision to see its signs. Focus on your priorities and eliminate the distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Again, focus on yourself right now. This is for the other energy I can't feel. I don't know if it's the new energy coming in because you have the Ace of Cups and you have the Knight of Cups. I'm feeling that energy, and I'm also feeling confusion. I'm also feeling doubt. I'm feeling a lot of things that's emotional, and that person's not on the board yet. But this is a message that I just gave you, and it's a hawk, so you can look it up yourself. But a hawk, Spirit is sending you a message. I'm probably your messenger, okay? Spirit sending you a message. Open your greater vision and see the signs. Focus on your priorities and eliminate the distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So focus on yourself for the next couple weeks. Do what's best for you. Don't interfere. Distract yourself. However you want to take this advice. You got a bright future. You see that sun? You got a brand new beginning. There's something here. And I said this too. I felt that energy. Don't let nothing derail you. Do not let anything derail you. I don't know who that message is for. I don't know if this is for you guys. But you are going to feel doubt, confusion, emotional. Like I almost like cried for a minute. So I know this is probably my YouTubers or me. Am I doing the right thing with work? Am I doing the right thing? You know what I'm saying? It is the full moon in Cancer. So this is your message. It's like the wolf howling at the moon. Harness your own divine energy right now. Do not derail yourself. This is easy to get derailed, and you don't want to step in and derail someone else either. Somebody with this heron here, because this is create the place of nature stillness, and because you're about to be renewed. Take time to find your balance, which is the first card out. Step confidently towards your purpose, your new life. Patience will bring you rewards. Be patient on yourself emotionally and mentally. There's a connection here, I'm telling you. I don't know how you guys are going to push through this. And it's only 2 weeks. But it's going to be a crazy 2 fucking weeks. Mark my words. The best thing you can do, somebody is helping somebody else push through. Okay? Best thing you can do, I'm telling you, I'm your messenger. Open your greater vision. And how many times I've been saying crystal vision? I'm telling you, open your vision, your eyes. I am your messenger, guys. Focus on your priorities and your ultimate. What you ultimately want. Do not get distracted. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. You do what's best for you. You got a brand new beginning coming in a couple weeks. If this is energy, that this is your energy and this is who you're leaving, just use, I'm telling you, it could be a work proposal. I don't know. In 3 weeks, by week 4, you got somebody in your life that is going to value you. Do not get derailed. No matter who you are right now, do not get derailed. You're doing the right thing. This has been something very long term. To me, long term is, I wouldn't say too long, but too long just came to me. A year can be long term, but this was the 10 of Pence. So this is long term. This is like a cycle. This is like probably 10 years plus. Whatever cycle is ending. Off and on. It could be your own mental psyche. Been fucking with you for 10 years. So, all right. Well, I love you guys. And this was fun. Next time I'll make sure all that's set up and ready to go. I really didn't think I was gonna do this. I really didn't. Because I got pulled to the full moon. It's like, really, Spirit? It's the 4th. You know me. But working with astrology, if you think about it, I'm reading out like that, which is something I would not typically do. Anywho. I'll see you all Friday. I got Friday off. There is going to be a big turnaround. I just heard Caden out there and it pulled me to the Doritos. Don't forget the color red right now. It's pretty prominent. It's creativity. It's passion. It's grounding. It's so many things. So I can't imagine red would be a color for the next couple of weeks, but it might be. I want to start doing color reads on Patreon. I mentioned that to you guys already. I am going to get to it. You just got to have patience with me too while we, skate into something new. I don't want to overwhelm myself feeling behind, if that makes sense. So, but there's gratitude. I just keep getting the red Doritos. There's a big turnaround. If you weren't feeling loved, you, by the end of January, last week of January, you are going to feel loved. Whether it's love for yourself, whether it's spirit, somebody comes into your life, I don't know, but it's going to be beautiful. Stay focused. The new moon just kicked in. The newness is coming in. Okay, so don't derail yourself with like past feelings or resentment, whatever it is for you. Okay? What's up, Buttercup?
Hey.
Hi.
Is it possible to drop me off at school tomorrow?
Yes, I can drive you to school tomorrow.
That's cool. My computer's currently charging, so I do not have to wake up early in the morning.
All right.
So you can set your alarm for 6:40.
That sounds better than 6 o'clock. All right, y'all.
Love you.
I love you. You can leave it open. I'm done.
What's your laundry?
Yeah, I'm going to get to the laundry right now. Remember there was a message from Spirit with a hat on it? Do you guys remember that reading? That's all I see right now on this leaf. It's a nice hat. See it? I'm staring at it. I bought it unhealthy. I'm trying to fix it, guys. Don't look at the unhealthy parts. Quartz trying to heal it. See the heart? See it? Oh, it's actually in the leaf itself. But I picked up on it with this one, I think. So I'm doing a really good job. This thing was like almost dead when I bought it. So I've been cleaning it, wiping it down, turning it, putting it in the light here and there, making sure there's not a breeze in my window. I'm really taking care of this plant. Trust me, this thing was in rough shape. And I didn't pluck the edges because all of them had brown and now they're like all like healing nice. So I've been nurturing. But where'd my hat go? I don't even know how. There it is. I don't remember what that message was with the heart, remember I drew the heart when I was just going in circles. Something about a letter. I don't know. You're going to feel loved, want love. It's something. All right. I love you. I'll see you Friday morning. Coffee with Court. Coffee with Court, Friday morning. Save the date. Got to bring them to school. And then coffee with Court. And we'll read on a transit. We're going to start it. No, don't hold me to that. Well, I can continue doing this until, I don't know. Don't hold me to it. You can hold me till Friday morning with court, though. And we'll figure it out. Okay? I wish I was on key dates because it's pulling me to the dates again. But I just did the 13th through the 21st, so all right, but there is something with the 6th, 5th to the 7th, 5th, 6th, 7th, where it just kicks in. And Wednesdays. 2 Wednesdays in a row is going to be pretty rough, but it's only a 10-day time span between that Wednesday and that Wednesday. So I know it sounds like it's going to be weeks of pain, but whatever it is, it's going to be worth it. I mean, you're going to let go of something and really feel that reciprocation, the gratitude, and it's what people want. Which just pulls me to, what's that movie, What a Girl Wants? What a Girl's Thinking? No, is it Michelle Pfeiffer? What would his name be? Didn't he play on ER? No, that's not the ER dude. It's like a funny romantic comedy. What a Girl Wants. No, that's somebody else. It's not Michelle Pfeiffer either. He's not like a known actor like that. I think he was on ER. There's a movie called What a Girl Wants. I just know it's like he can read her mind and it freaks him out. But it's a romantic comedy, so I don't think that's not like what the message is like. Oh, he can read her mind. It's just like it ends up, okay, Amanda, yeah, okay, so that's What a Girl Wants. That's not the one I'm thinking of. This is like a funny comedy. She got blonde hair. My mom loves this movie. Mel Gibson, all right, so he's a known actor. Yep, it's Mel Gibson. What's the movie Mel Gibson where he can read a woman's mind? And I want to say it's Michelle Pfeiffer, but I could be wrong. What Women Want. What Women Want. And it's not Michelle Pfeiffer. It's the one from Twister. I like her too. What's her name? It's not even telling me her name. Helen Hunt. Okay. It's a cute movie. It's funny because my mom really likes that movie. But it kind of like freaks them out, but they like end up falling in love. It's cute. I haven't watched it in a wicked long time, but as we're talking about like a really good like ending here, right? It's like a chauvinistic advertising executive, because I don't know who you're dealing with, the ability to hear what women are thinking. He attempts to use the power against her to bring her to fall because he doesn't want a female boss. So there might be like a feminist here, but I mean a male chauvinistic type energy, but he uses the inside knowledge to outwit his superior. But in the end, he ends up falling in love with her and he finds himself stuck in his feelings. And it's a romantic comedy. They fall in love. So you might be dealing with a male chauvinist right now. Or somebody, I don't know if they think they're better than you, but they like to be in charge, that's for sure. A chauvinistic advertising executive or a hard worker came in too. The ability to hear what women are thinking, he attempts to use it against her. But what he did was fall in love. So that's a big message for some of you. It might tell you who you're dealing with. Really, really cute comedy. It's a really cute one, if you guys haven't seen it. He also finds his female side, yeah? He gets in tune with it. It's a cute movie. He finds balance. Okay? So it's called What Women Want. It's Helen Hunt and Mel Gibson. But I'm telling you right now, like that's a big message. Some of you, when I just read a chauvinistic advertising executive acquires the ability to hear what women are thinking, he attempts to use the power against her. But it backfires. It's a cute movie. But I think the bigger message is it's a romantic comedy. Like 3 weeks from now, you're gonna be really happy. You're gonna see a drastic change. Someone's gonna start appreciating you more. It's gonna be it's the yin and the yang, which is really the yin and the yang. Okay, if it's said properly. But and then he feels a little more guilty when the plan to sack gets sacked. When he thinks it's going to come into fruition. So he feels bad and he feels guilty. I mentioned a lot of those things. Okay, this might be somebody you were dealing with. I don't know how that relates to you, but he outwits himself at the end. Bachelor begins to fall in love, finds himself feeling a little guilty for what he put her through. Because it looks like it might, like happen. She may lose her job. Like there's that guilt I was feeling. Okay, so some of you are dealing with a chauvinistic person right now. Probably a little, moneymaker. He attempts to use the power. All right, but he doesn't end up outwitting her. There's also jealousy. Like what I'm getting is, I don't know if somebody brought other people in to spite someone else, but whatever, it backfired and you fell in love. Okay, it's a cute movie. Regardless of how this went down, there's change. If you're dealing with somebody like that, they're changing. If you're like that, you're changing. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm going to wrap up the messages now. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. That reminds me of Cuckoo. Cuckoo. What movie is that? Cuckoo. He's got a tail. Something about Mary. Is that it? Something about Mary? Is that actually the name of the movie? Something about Mary? Something about Mary. Yes, now you got another message. And all I wanted to say was cuckoo, and I wanted to step out of this. What's the movie Something About Mary about? Because it goes from ugly to pretty too, right? That was a funny movie too. Cameron Diaz. Years later, Ted hires her. Mary goes down to reconnect with her. Past lies. Ted, Mary finds out everything. He got tricked into it. Didn't I just say that? I think somebody did something out of spite or to make somebody else jealous. It's like going into something for the wrong reasons. Right? But then she finds out everything. It's like the whole weave of lies needs to be told over, and then he needs to win her over. So somebody might come in to be winning you over. Like I said, the tables turn. Like somebody might really start appreciating you because they don't want to lose you. Because they realize, they're really waking up. Okay, so those are two pretty big messages that just came in for you guys. Okay, so some of you might know who this person is that's coming back around, or some of you might be like, no. But that could be your current no, and this could be somebody from 10 years ago, guys. Because I literally just felt that energy and then got cuckoo. And I thought for a minute it was just cuckoo. It's crazy. But no, it's a big message there too. I really feel like somebody went into something to spite somebody else. Shallow how, right? Yeah, so somebody who's shallow. Me. It's all about me, control issues, and blah, blah, blah. Big fucking messages throughout this entire full moon reading. But guys, it has a beautiful ending. Let this part of your life end. Like this isn't just a cycle. This is a chapter of your life. Okay. Ends up being a romantic comedy too, so. Don't walk away, boy. Who sings that? My love. Oh, who sings that? It's like late 80s, early 90s. Don't walk away, boy. Is that what it is? Don't walk All right, it's the last message you guys are getting. Is it SWV? You just say SAV? Is it actually SWV though? Don't walk away. Your love something, right? Trouble. Don't walk away. Is it Jade? Actually, that sounds about right. Don't walk away, Jade. You all see the movie Jade? I'm like, whoo-wee. Don't walk this love. It's waiting for you. Just hold on. You can't keep running, boy, in and out of my life. Guys, you got some messages. You can't keep running, boy, in and out of my life. Want to be your girl, not because the mood is right. If I let you come back inside tomorrow, will you hide? So you chances are know this person or somebody brand new. I'm telling you right now, regardless you know this person or not, you can shut that down and you're going to get brand new. And if this is meant to be, it is meant to be. Okay? So, baby, don't misunderstood. I want you to be my man just a little time before you invest in my. I'm just going to need a little time before I invest into your love, which makes sense because you're probably dealing with off and on. A lot of hurt here. But this is also saying that somebody's scared. Like, don't walk away, boy. My love won't hurt you. But it's also saying it's going to take her some time, too. That's probably why you had that healing love, too. So you probably came into something and just didn't expect. And probably didn't expect to catch feelings. Because I'm telling you right now, she's going to struggle, too. I need a little more time before I invest my love. It, again, meant to be, it will be okay. This is what it sounds like when we make love. So I don't know if silently, I feel like I'll be right there for you. This is like when we make love. I don't know if you're silently in your head talking to him. Or like, I don't know if I should be doing this. You're doing something silently in your head. Do you need that code?
I did that by accident.
Okay. You notice how I just said like a code too, like in your head? I don't know if you're decoding. I don't know what you're doing. But I just got pulled to that. This is what it sounds like when we make love. So it's the feminine. It's almost like, I don't know, guys. That is a strong fucking message. I can feel it. But the feminine, if you know who this is, you're going to struggle with it too. I just need a little time before I invest my love. But wants you at the same time. So I don't know if you're both scared. I don't know what this is for you guys, but I'm telling you, it is a big, powerful message. Because it's almost like she's saying, like, every time you let me in, if I let you come inside, tomorrow will you hide? So to me, it's like real risky for you to even take this risk with this person that might be coming back into your life. That might be part of the confusion and stuff that I was reading where you end up getting the hawk message. Because it is like that. Like from what this lyrics is saying, that's a big wall. But besides, there's a reason that wall is up. Okay. Like, baby, don't be misunderstood. I do want you for my man. I just need a little time before I invest my love. So you guys, for whoever that message is for, you hands down have a past. You were dealing with somebody who constantly probably pushed you away. Every time you opened up, you got pushed away. It's like they just took it from you. I've been in that situation, so I can relate to what this is saying. Okay, it's like they take it right back. They suck it right back from you because it's like scary. They don't want to feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what you're doing when you guys are like making love or whatever, but I don't know if you're trying to, I don't think you're trying to talk to him. I'm not getting that type of message like you're trying to like have a conversation like that. It's like, I don't even think you can probably concentrate on making love because you're just afraid of getting hurt. So, but it's almost like through this song, you're telling him, like, I do want you for my man. I absolutely do. But it's risky for you. And it sounds like you were probably dealing with someone shallow and me, and the previous movies trying to take advantage of situations, the executive trying to use it to his advantage, and then there's jealousy and getting into a situation to spite somebody else. You guys got a fucking quite a story here. But you fell in love. Because this energy is going to try to come back in it and really like show you that they're grateful you're in their life. Because they did not show that to you. So I don't know what you guys are going to end up doing. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't look awful. All I'm going to say is that, like I said, the end of January looks awesome. Just try to, just do what you got to do. Focus on you. And notice that it's going to be ups and downs. I don't think you're worried about him walking away from you. I don't think that's like what it is. It's more of like that push and pull with emotions. And you might not even know what this is regarding until someone comes in and then all these emotions get stirred up. And it's the new moon. So this energy might come in now. And if it hasn't come in now, it could have came in a couple days ago, or it's going to come in on the 5th, 6th, or 7th. Because it's the new moon, right? So this energy might come at you and it might stir your emotions. But right now, you got to focus on you while they focus on them. And if it comes together, it comes together. If you leave it, you leave it. There's a beautiful story at the end of this. 3 weeks is not that far away, guys. You can do this. You can pull through. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's going to be trying my hardest to get on for you, but I'm telling you, I already know my schedule for 3 weeks, and I work every single night. It's like a 7 a.m. shift to or an 8 a.m. shift to 6:30. It's going to be real hard to come home and then do YouTube and then try to get off at 9 or 10 and then think to myself, I'm going to fall asleep. No, I'll be laying in bed for fucking hours with the energy just skewing all over my head. Okay? I can't be doing that either. So I'm kind of again, I kind of feel like you're on your own, but I'm always with you, right? But I also feel like it's another message. Like I said, you got to do it on your own anyway. Does that make sense? I don't know. When I come on, I'll come on, obviously, right? But I'm just saying it's going to be a busy couple weeks. Maybe it's meant for me to just come home and do what I got to do and prepare for, what I launch or what I do next, or you know what I'm saying, before I just come on and just do. Because I know I want to come on and do and start doing that, but I'm telling you, Spirit's pulling me to different things right now too. So I wouldn't say I'm necessarily jumping the gun, but if I was to jump the gun and then just do that, then I'm going to be so busy doing that I'm going to get sidetracked or derailed, and I won't think about the last thing they told me I should look into. See what I'm saying? So these are all messages for you guys too. If you cry, you're emotional, it is what it is. I also just heard purification. Shedding the skin. Okay? All right, y'all. You all ready for this? I love you guys.